Hello and welcome back to the channel. You join me on Sunday, the 11th of September, I believe, and on my long run for the week. For those of you that are regulars on the channel, you know I am training to go sub 3:15 at the Essex/Chelmsford Marathon, which is on the 16th of October. So just over a month away. So we're really now into the bread and butter of the training plan and getting in some really key marathon workouts. So let's get on with this one and I'll talk you through what we're doing. So the workout I'm doing today is an interesting, if a little bit of a slightly complicated one. I can sort of only liken it to if you are sort of a cyclist or, you know, trained in that way, to doing something called over-unders, which is where you spend a period of time sort of over your threshold, or in this case over marathon pace, and then a period of time under, and you just kind of roller coaster between the two. So the workout today is about 16 miles, roughly sort of 25 to 26k. I've done a 2k warm-up. I'm well into the bread and butter of the session now, and what I'm going to be doing is what I'm going to be doing is 500 meters at a pace that's above marathon pace. So it's going to be somewhere between 4:15 and 4:30, and then a kilometer where I'm going to drop down below that marathon pace, which is what I'm on now, and that's going to be about 4:45 to 5:15, and then just going to repeat that 14 times before a 2k cool down. So it's a good opportunity to test out race kit. So I'm in my race shoes, the Saucony Endorphin 2s that I did the review on in Spain. They're doing really well. Test out the shorts I'm going to wear on the day, which are my Decathlon sort of multi-storage shorts, and also to sort of get that nutrition a bit more dialed in. So I've got 3 gels for this session. Okay, next interval is coming up. Back into the rest period now. I've just taken my first gel at about 7k. Race nutrition is all going to be gel based, with the aim being to take them sort of every 6 to 7k and alternate between a normal gel and a caffeine gel. So the next one will be a caffeine gel. I've got a tiny bit of water on me as well, about 150 ml, just in case you need it. But that is pretty much it really. Nice and simple, and just about to hit the next 500 meter interval. as I said at the start, this is quite a complicated workout. Not on paper, you know, it's 500 on, 1 off, or 1 kilometre off. But to try and remember that whilst you're also thinking about your paces and your nutrition and crossing the road and all of that sort of stuff, you want it to be as simple as possible. So this workout is uploaded to my watch, so I haven't got to think too carefully about what I'm doing. Just wait for the beeps to tell me when the next interval starts, and you know, if I'm going too fast or too slow, it will give me a little warning. And that function on my chorus has been really helpful in this training block, and just allow me to be a lot more focused and sort of precise. Okay, closing in now on the final few reps of this workout. It's coming up to the 18k mark, so probably about another 8k to go. Average pace at the moment is 4:48, which I'm very happy with, and I'm not really checking the heart rate too much, but I've just come off that last interval and we're sort of in the high 140s to 150s. So all in all, looking pretty good. Had 2 gels, little sip of water, and so now I'm just going to keep on this kind of loop, which is about a mile long. Hopefully should catch up with Dave, who is in the final preps of his London Marathon training. He was supposed to be doing the Richmond half marathon today, but due to obvious reasons, that isn't going to go ahead in London today. Okay, so I'll probably come back at the end just with the final sort of stats and reflections on this long run and the week ahead. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, we are back from the long run. It's the evening now, so let's just go through, put the stats up on the screen and see how we got on. Okay, so the run was 25 kilometers on the nose, so just a little bit sort of less than 16 miles. Took about 2 hours and 2 minutes, average pace of 4:52. You know, a year ago, if I'm seeing anything under 5 minute kilometers for a long run, I'm really happy. So I need to be happy with that. Not much elevation gain, but generally, you know, a good, solid long run. You look at the workout analysis on Strava and you can see the sort of the graph showing the 500 meter efforts and then the 1 kilometer recovery. So all in all, it felt like a really good workout. It went pretty quick actually for a long run. So the rest of the week, we pop that up on the screen as well. Sort of the other 2 key workouts from the week. As mentioned, had the 3 by 5 minute hard efforts, and that was holding a pace of about 4 minutes per kilometers. So really happy with that. And that was yesterday, so the day before this long run. And then earlier in the week, I had that progressive tempo run where I started at about sort of 4:20 pace and then built up to sort of the low 4s, 4:07, 4:08. So all in all, it's been a really solid week of training. Mileage, or the kilometerage, just a little under 65 kilometers, which is nearly sort of the biggest week that I've done in this build. But in terms of long runs, that is it now. And psychologically, that's already starting to have a little bit of a play some mind games with me. You know, I haven't seen that
magic sort of 36-kilometer run, 38-kilometer run, you know, where you've just got to hold on a little bit longer. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. I have been wisely instructed by runners that are far more capable than me to have faith and just stick to the plan, because obviously the most important thing is that you turn up to the start line fresh, healthy, and not injured. So fingers crossed it's all going to keep going to plan, and look forward to seeing you in the next video. And we are only 5 days away now, maybe 6 or 5 days away from hitting that 1,000 day daily run total. See you in the next one.